Hello everyone. Welcome back to which portion is this? I need to start checking this out before I even start recording from now. Still, I keep honestly forgetting. What would this be classified under? It's been a while, it's been a while, it's been a long while. Part 41? 42? Or further? Part 42. Part 42 of my solo musket playthrough. As scuffed as that is with remembering, hello. I am once again continuing this. I know it's been a few weeks. I last left off with talking with the Death, and now we're off to find Captain Blood's hand. Literal hand. So let's go find where that is in the Gold Creek here. Spoke to Don Rafael, and I believe it was Don Rafael and not El Toro. Or Don Rodrigo, I should say. No, it was Don Rodrigo. He told me where the hand was.
You must hold your breath while you search. Swim swiftly like the salmon, or you will drown.
And at the same time, I also recorded El Toro, who's just been gathering me tomes. Okay, come on, game. Don't do that to me. Anyway, yeah, we're picking up where we last left off. I ended up sailing to Gold Creek in the meantime. And I am trying to pick this back up until my membership ends again. I'm more than likely going to renew it. You know, I could actually buff the next turn. So I'd much rather move up, since I have a limited amount of time. Dum 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 dum. You can only scatter blast one person regardless, so just shoot that fish. And Bonnie Ann is just gonna pop off and shoot that ancient fish to oblivion. Or near oblivion, I should say. I do believe I have Overwatch 3 right now, so that is kind of nice. I at least lowered that ancient fish's accuracy. But that means nothing when it lands a crit. And apparently, Chantel just has lower dodge by default. There goes one fish. And is this going to be fishy number 2? That is fishy number 2. Wow, that level 5 Troggy actually landed a bullet. Probably would have been better to just naturally shoot. Oh, I see my mic is actually kind of peaking right now. Whoops. Daisy, I need to adjust that. Apologies for the last 5 minutes, honestly. Come to find out the other day, my mic was actually set to 15%. So there should be a little bit more clearer audio compared to the last few lot of videos. Despite the fact that this is probably still going to be on the quieter side. The desert rose now. Okay. Unfortunately, there is no stagecoach here, so I'm gonna go to what's the place? Bison Village, and use the stagecoach to get back to Sly Winkum. And yes, I really should do the promotion quests I have for... Actually, Tumbleweed Skyway's right there. What would be faster? Honestly, I'm just gonna sail. There's no real reason not to. Let's chill out and chat. Right? My gear hasn't really changed at all. I mean, there's this at level 30. I have the level 40 variant right here waiting for the... could use that, but that doesn't look better than that. Orb of Nefarious Death. For the Orb of Nefarious Death. For Staffy Shooty. Now granted, I'm still unsure if I want to do Staffy Shooty fully, or if I want to go full Shooty for once. Because my other Musketeer is, in fact, also Staffy Shooty. With Overwatch 4 and Ready Spell 5. I have gone through this with a Musketeer before, don't get me wrong. It's just that much fun. My current pet is Gritty Harry with Soul Reaver, Dodgy 2, I believe. Overwatch and Ready Spell. The Relentless does not matter as I can't use melee. Well, I can, but I would lose all my range. So again, that does not matter. My hat is Santorana's hat. Took me forever to farm for that. My jacket is the Conqueror's outfit for Readied Spell. And my boots are Conqueror's boots, even though I actually have no idea what kind of boots I would change these to. So for the time being, I have 51 will and 51 agility. It is prioritizing the agility, thankfully. But in reality, it really wouldn't matter. Anyway, we just arrived at Tumbleweed, so let's head up and talk to Sly Winkum in the Desert Rose up here. I am curious as to how much I have left in here, because I can't remember. I should probably take a look at the overall world quest, but I'll do that later. Oh, walking into a chair.
You found the hand. I am impressed. Now, to find the captain's cards. Miranda, the ghost town where Captain Blood played his game with death. That's where the cards are.
Ooh.
Sabatini tried to destroy Blood's cards during his mutiny, but they ended up scattered all over the town in the confusion.
Okay.
Beware, pirate. Miranda is a terrible place. When Blood cheated death, terrible things happened. The place is cursed. Watch yourself.
Thank you for the heads up, good sir. And now, seems like it's time to go deal with Miranda. I will actually do the first cut here for this video, and see you guys once I end up docking at the town of Miranda. One moment. Hey friends, here we are at Miranda Dock.
This place
And,
gives me the shivers.
I agree, Milo. It does give me
This
quite the
place is
shivers.
drowned in shadow and bad mojo. Evil deeds been done here, and the dead, they still suffer. Go careful.
Hello there. Can you help me, please?
I will try, Annabelle.
Oh, Captain, thank heaven you've come along. Do you have a ship? Something terrible is happening and I need transportation away from here at once. Cards? I'm sure I don't know anything about cards or card playing. The dealer down at the saloon could help, but... Oh, no.
There! It's more of them pirates! Get 'em! Get 'em all!
Pirates! I mean, hey, I'd be interested in learning about the rates of pie. Sounds like some pretty good rates to me. Melee, 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 melee. Okay, all of them are melee. Let's just wait a moment. Ooh. Looks like Krokotopia is very, very, very much about to be, released in Pirate 101 here. According to the official Pirate 101 server. That's amusing. Alright, so only those two got shot. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this looks like it would be... I don't want to keep that. Also, you should actually shoot him. Oh, that is unfortunate. I mean, it was only a 10% chance, but still...
Where'd that lady go?
Never mind her! Let's get to the saloon! And quick!
Indeed, let's get to the saloon.
Yes?
I do have to verify. Does this say Motherlode Mine? This says Motherlode Mine, not Miranda. So I don't necessarily care about it right now. as the Motherlode Mine is the final dungeon.
Sorry, stranger. This table is still occupied. The game's not finished. You want to finish the game? Very well. You'll need to bring a missing hand of cards back and play 'em. I know where they are. All of 'em. To find the first, head back to the general store at the edge of town and find Father Ryan. He holds the first card.
Okay. Also, while I'm here, I might as well do all these side quests.
You go
that...
deal with these criminals in no uncertain terms. Bring me their eye patches as proof of
all
your
of
progress.
them because of the fact that I am still working on getting all side quests done in Cool Ranch. And that itself is kind of just along the way in general. So, yeah.
You're a pirate, aren't you? But not one of them. I can see the virtue in your heart. I don't know what black magic Captain Blood snared us in, but it's clear his cards are the key. I'll give you the card I found if you help me. Blood's pirates ripped my prayer book to pieces. Without those prayers, I can't give the last rites to these poor souls. The pages from my prayer book are scattered all over. Bring them back to me, and I'll give you this card.
Sounds good to me.
These in... I need you to brave the danger outside and run to all the houses in town. Tell the menfolk to get to the saloon and join the fight.
Well, but I'll never make it there and back through all the pirates and mayhem. Would you go get the yum and deliver it to Jake the bartender for me?
Certainly. Let me go get this necklace first, though, please. As I also collect the book pages for the main quest. Well, let's see. Where's the lost keepsake? Should be over here. It is over here.
What? Let's go back to the general store. Maybe somebody there knows whose it is.
Oh, yeah, no. Someone definitely knows whose it is. Alright, let's get more of the lost pages real quick. Yes, as mentioned, I am trying to get all of the quests done so that I can get a specific badge for completing all Book 10 side quests. Not just side quests, but main quests as well, obviously. And it is called Twilight Cowboy. As that is essentially what my musketeer is. I do believe these are the pirates I need to fight for that other quest, so let's go ahead and start that. And I will see you when this is done, as it's going to take a few rounds. And I'm running low on time, honestly. See you in a moment! Alright, so I did finish the fight and all, and I also finished the rest of the side quests, and guess what? I now have the Twilight Cowboy badge, if I can just go ahead and find it real quick. I was pretty sure it was under here. Is this general badges? This is quest badges, so it should be here. It should be in here. Twilight Cowboy. Complete all Book 10 side quests. And that actually makes me very happy. Now, if only I can actually get a horse mount that doesn't look janky beyond belief. On a completely different note, let's get the rest of these book pages. To return to Father Ryan and complete this dungeon. Complete Miranda and set these souls free. Yeah. It's also, been about half an hour since I, paused the game. Paused the recording. It took a little bit.
You're as good as your word, pirate. And so am I. Here is the card. Now I must pray. May you walk a righteous path.
There are 4 more cards to find.
What
Let's get
in
back to the dealer.
Oh. Okay, that was a, Oh, that is awkward. That is awkward that I'm not streaming and that still comes through here. Apologies for that, alert that played through there. If you guys heard it. That was a follow on Kick. Where, speaking of which, I will be streaming, today at 2 p.m., a little bit after this video has uploaded. Granted, I will also be streaming over here on YouTube with Tales of Arise. Make sure you go check out Kick, and make sure you end up stopping by the stream later today. In general, I would love to see you there and chat with you. But anyway, moving on, let's see what our next objective is here.
Welcome back, stranger. You ready to play that card?
No, Captain, wait. You will not play these cards. Captain Blood will.
We'll see about that. You have 1 card. Time for the next. When El Toro defeated Captain Blood, he buried the pirate in a shallow grave. Mr. Hockley, one of the mutineers, is waiting near that grave for you. He holds the 2nd card you seek.
Alrighty, let's go talk to Mr. Hockley and get that 2nd card. He is right over here. Right up along that way. Hello, Mr. Hockley.
I helped El Toro bury Captain Blood here. Then these mechanical men set him free. You've got to stop him. Captain Blood's cards? I've got one of them. I'll give it to you, but there's something needs doing first.
Okay.
When we organized the mutiny, I sent 2 of my shipmates to wait in caves with supplies. I never came for them, and they died waiting for me. I won't have their souls trapped in this vile place. Give their bones a decent burial in the cemetery. I'll give you the card when you're finished.
Sounds good. At least you are, technically honorable and kind to your crew. You may be a pirate, but that doesn't mean that pirates are necessarily cruel to their crew. Not all, at least. I mean, heck, you're not even a captain, so you probably know the exact extent of cruelty from your captain. Moving on, let's go ahead and bury these poor unfortunate souls. And return to Mr. Hockley. I believe there's 5 cards in total I need to gather. And this is about to be the 2nd card.
You've seen to me, mates, and I thank you for it. Here's the card.
3 left. Let's see where the next one is.
Yep, 5 cards. Oh. Also, I still find it absolutely hilarious that Death has a gambling addiction.
Not all the cards ended up in friendly hands. Captain Blood's bosun found one and has kept it close to his dead chest ever since. Bosun Bud is hiding in the old mine near town. He's dead set on keeping his card away from anyone except Captain Blood. You'll have to take it.
Oh, well, that's not hard. Let's go deal with Bosun Bud. And it's the little mine that was down here, where I also had to go for the caskets. Caskets of Yum. So I could have very easily come here
An
later.
evil sound be near, Captain, my Captain. In the deepest part of his mind, we shall find what we seek.
I could have left this part of the later, but I wanted to get it done while I was waiting.
What's this? Another traitor come and try to kill our captain? Ha! I'm going to have no end of fun teaching ye the error of your ways.
Are you sure about that, Bosun Bud? I mean, I'm curious how you drowned on this ghostly island, to be completely honest. Always the Rangers. Always the shooty. That seems to be the constant state of things. Nice, old Tim just stepped on a trap. And because he took damage, he spawned those things, which will explode after a little bit of time. Guess let's move you right there instead. Oh, hey, cool. Finally, a melee enemy. Melee minion. Ooh. It also looks like we're coming up on the 30-minute mark. So that means that this will go a little bit over 30 minutes. Hopefully no longer than 35. I don't think it's gonna take me 8 more minutes to finish this dungeon, though. Boom, 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 boom. And even more Overwatch spam. I do believe I'll be level 39 after this dungeon, though. Oh wow, the Troggy actually tanked that hit. For being a level 5 Troggy in this level, what, 25, 30 area? 30 area. That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. If I somehow miss this attack, at least Louis has him afterwards. And there we go. Bosun Bud has been dealt with. Now give me the card.
Yield! Here be the bosun's card. Let's go find out where the next one be.
Honestly, not much, I'm actually a little surprised at just how little good gear there is throughout the game. Especially in the early game, that is. Alright, that should be card number 3. Let's see where card number 4 is.
Only 2 cards remain, stranger. To get the next, you'll need to find the only living soul in Miranda. Besides you and your crew, that is. A gambler named Pickman wandered into Miranda a while back, drawn by the legend of Blood's cards. He found one, maybe he'll give it to you. Look for him in the old mill. He's close.
Ah, the old mill. Gotcha. Hello, Pikmin.
Stay away! No! Oh, wait. You're still breathing, like me. How the blazes did you get here? Captain Blood's cards? They're not worth it, friend. Have you seen the hideous things walking around in this place?
Yes, I have.
I managed to find one card, but then the dead, they trapped me here. There's no way I'll make it to the docks. I'm a goner for sure. Unless you look a tough sort. If you can clear me a path to the docks, I'll give you the card. What do you say?
Yeah, I'll do the heavy lifting. I'll do the heavy lifting for you to get to the docks. I mean, I could also just generally give you a lift to, Fort McMurtry or something.
You will rue the day you attacked our fair town. Get them! Get them all!
But this is fine. I would have given you a lift anyway to get you back to town after I finished my business here, but it's okay. I'll do it ahead of time. Alright, let's buff up. Knew one of them at least was gonna end up walking into that. Alright. I mean, like... Once I actually just move you up by one, because you really can't shoot anyone, and I'm pretty sure Bonnie Ann's about to get shot. Sheriff Hawkins just got blasted. Mayor Grim, Bird Ferguson, and what's the other cowboy's name? I'm surprised that Bird is actually walking up. Interesting. I was pretty sure that Rifleman had the range. Also, I love how they're called poultry guys. Poultry. Bird. It's actually kind of funny to me. Since it's a pun with poltergeist and poultry. I don't know why I'm explaining it. It's pretty... oh well. Explaining a joke in a pun makes it less funny, but... This should be the end of them? Should be. Good job, Chantel. Pop off, Bonnie Ann. Pop right off.
You know, our virtuous blades drive back the darkness. The way is open. Pikmin can escape.
Thank you, Captain. You've saved my worthless soul. Here's the card. My advice to you is get rid of it as soon as you can.
You know what would be funny? I'd absolutely laugh if I get Blood's robe from running this while questing. I have still not gotten it once throughout my playtime of Pirate 101. Even with trying to farm it.
You're almost ready, stranger. Only one card left. Captain Blood's last card lies buried under the ashes of a... The end of this game's been a long time coming. Good luck, stranger.
Alrighty. Let's go get that farmhouse card. And then we'll finally put an end to this charade of games.
Aha! Here, deep under the ashes. It's the card.
Time to finish Captain Blood's game, and for death to take him due.
That was almost a full house, too. That 9 not being an 8. That was almost a full house.
There's a card game waiting to be finished here. You brought the missing cards back to the table. Are the players here?
One is. The other will be here directly, I expect. Captain, place Blood's hand upon the table.
Yep.
Time for the showdown.
Stop! What's this? What's this?
Too late, Captain. The cards are played by your own hand. 2 pair. Aces and 8s.
Mm-hmm.
Death's flush wins. And you, Captain Blood, you lose.
Me hand? Ha! Cheaters! Thieves! I'm not lost yet. Someone still has to kill me. Who's going to do it? This pirate here? This whelp? Ha!
This whelp did not come alone.
El Toro! Is that you? You look different.
If I look bigger, it is only because your evil has shriveled you down to nothing. Today you meet your end. Have at you!
That's kind of funny. Alright, unfortunately, El Toro will not be joining us in this fight, as I bring my main crew. My main crew, the Firing Squad. So let's buff up and fire away. Each time Blood takes damage, he will be summoning a new skeleton. Which, honestly, is kind of fine. Unless that's just for the initial damage that he takes each turn. As a reaction, which is, I'm pretty sure, the case. I have now triggered Captain Blood's Turn the Tide. Therefore, he does extra damage. I believe it's 25% additional weapon power when below 50% HP. And there's another flame put all the way in that corner. Nowhere nearby me, so I don't need to worry about it. And I just got rid of one of those flames with that scatter shot. And there goes Dead Ted. And Captain Blood is almost executed. He summons a new minion, Dead Yorick. Okay. Bonnie Ann with the kill on Captain Blood and the double tap to Dead Jim. And Louis leaving the both Dead Jim and Old Bart alive. Oh, but look at that. My quick draw comes into play for once. Killing Dead Tim and Old Bart at the same time. Let's just move these companions around so that they can actually see Dead Yorick here. And shoot him on the following turn. In in the process, I also get a mega hit with my bomb throw. That was kind of nice. Bonnie Ann with the double burst fire, and then leading into a double tap into a final burst fire, killing dead Yorick in the process. And that's game.
Thank goodness all of that's over. Why these egomaniacs continually think they can hoodwink me and get away with it, I'll never understand. Thank you, Captain. Well done. You've done me quite a favor. Off you go, then. Oh, don't worry. We'll meet again. Take your time.
We did it! We got the key to Blood's treasure! Har!
We've done far more than that.
Yes, indeed we have.
Do try to tidy up a bit before you go. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's mess. There's someone who wants a word with you.
I bet there is, and that is unfortunate. The chat's not saying anything about the items I got, so I need to actually look at the item list here. But it looks like I haven't gotten anything from this fight. Hello, Sabatini! Is this Captain Blood's chest? No? Yes? Yes. Could get treasure, but I don't think it's worth it.
You did it! You set us free! Thank you, stranger!
And there's level 39, finally!
Captain Blood is finally no more! His curse is broken! My spirit is free now to rest in peace. All of Miranda is free. Thank you. You've got the key. Go to the Motherlode mine. You'll
Captain Blood be gone, my captain. But I and I sense him evil still remain. On the way to the mine, we must break him ghost ship fleet.
And I will be doing that next time. Once again, thank you for watching this episode to this far, if you have, and make sure you stop by stream later, as things will be bustling and chaotic. I'm probably gonna end up dying like 5 to 6 different times, while continuing where I left off in the playthrough of Tales of Arise. Anyway, see you guys. I love you all, and goodbye. Peace.